What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about some services you can offer that's going to get you more jobs that other people can't easily hop into and easily get up and going. These are going to be your specialty services. I did a little live stream talking about it while I was driving to give a customer a quote, but I thought I would actually make a video about it. That way that you guys could take these services and start marketing them. They're not hard to do. It's just having the knowledge of how to do them. And even if you don't have the equipment to do them, no equipment at all, your first job, you can take a 50% deposit or wait until you get your first job for these specialty services. And if you have like a credit card or something, you can go out and get the equipment after you've already got proof and a job lined up to be able to use the equipment and pay it back off and or use the deposit money to buy the equipment. So let's get into it. The very first thing, and I'm going to put it over the screen here, the very first thing is roof cleaning. And roof cleaning is one of those easy to get, well, it's not easy to get into because you have to be able to, one, have a soft wash system because you cannot use a pressure washer. I don't care what you've read on the internet. If there's guys out there if you've seen people use pressure washers out there on roofs, you cannot use pressure on roofs. You will end up having to probably, one, get sued by the customer for damaging the roof, or the roofing company will tell them about it, and two, or their insurance company, and two, besides damaging the roof, you're literally destroying property. So, I mean, there could be jail time. I mean, it's just, you don't do it. You have to have a soft wash system. I do have a soft wash system video that I built for $300. You can get started with one for in between $300 to $500. So that is the barrier to entry. And then you have to also know the chemical makeup that you're going to be using. It's a little bit strong. Well, it's about a 6% SH mix. But you'll definitely want to get into roof cleaning because not everybody will be willing to do it by getting on the roof or be able to build the system or want to build the system to be able to do it with, and they think that they can just downstream with it. It's just not possible. The second thing is going to be concrete sealing. And concrete sealing is going to be a very good money maker for you, especially because it goes hand in hand with being a pressure washer because you're going to be cleaning concrete for in between. I mean, shoot, I've done driveways for $200 at one point in time. Now I try to push for, $400 to $500 driveway tickets, unless it's coupled with like a house wash or something. But let's say you take a $200 driveway ticket. I don't know what square footage that would be, but if you upsell this concrete sealing and you educate the customer, that's going to be the big thing about concrete sealing is that you're going to have to educate them on the benefits and the reasons why they need to be sealing their concrete to prevent cracking, to prevent the erosion over time. Replacing a driveway in today's time is going to run them, well over 10 grand, probably 15, probably 20 grand to replace their whole driveway. So it's very important that you let them know, sealing it is going to prolong it for a very long time, that they don't have to worry about replacing anything or redoing a piece or, what have you for that big, big money. And that can lead you into the upsell, which would take your $200, $300 driveway cleaning ticket to $2 to $3 grand, 10xing the result. Well, actually, that would be, is that 10x or 100x? But you would be literally going from a small ticket to a huge, large ticket. And it's so easy to do. You literally just need a pump sprayer to do this and a sealing product like Super Seal from Southeast Soft Wash. And there's other brands out there, but you want a one-step product that you don't have to wait a full day to go back and do. You want to be able to get your work done in one day. That way you can keep your lead flow and your job flow flowing. The third thing you can do to be a specialty service provider is wood staining. Okay. Wood staining is one of those things that homeowners hate to do because they don't have a Graco airless sprayer and they're using a brush and it's going to take them days to do it. Where you come in is you go, let's say you sell a staining job, you get a 50% deposit, you go buy a $300 homeowner grade Graco airless sprayer, no air involved, and you go and you do the fence, and then you can build upon that equipment from there. It's about $400, I think, for like an M5, I think it is a Graco sprayer. That's what you can get started with. And then they go up from there. Um, Very easy to use, very easy to do, very good service to provide because you can stain from probably late February, especially in my area where I'm at in Kentucky. You can stain from probably late February to all the way to the cold winter months, as long as it's not below freezing. And even if it does get below freezing, as long as the moisture content in the wood is not high, you can apply oil based stains, which is not water based. So, oil based stains, you can literally stain almost year round, no matter where you are, because your ability to use oil based stains. Um, Definitely easy to get into. You're looking at, I mean, I've seen people have $12,000 uh, huge fence staining jobs. Okay, and the way you get that specialty service is you offer to restore the wood with sodium mesocilic or a pre-made product like Wood Wizard, and you get it looking real good, and then you're the person that can also stain it. That way, they don't have to go calling around. Who knows? Maybe a painter that'll do it. A lot of painters probably won't do it. Who knows? Somebody that stains. You're the guy. You're the one-stop shop, and it's like, are you going to stain this? Yeah, we're thinking about it, but I don't know if I have time, blah, blah, blah. And then you can upsell a better stain and say, our stain, it has like, better pigmentation. It's going to look better, last longer. And you can really upsell the ticket from that. And it's super easy to quote. What I did starting out staining is I basically took the cost of the stain and then you times it by two, and then you add in an hourly rate, how much you want to pay yourself if you're a solopreneur, or how much you're going to pay your guys. Okay, that's kind of how you could start out quoting that, and then eventually you'll figure out your numbers where you need to be, what kind of markup you need to put in there to make some profit if you're paying guys or if you're paying yourself a certain amount. Those are the probably the three best specialty services you can offer. There are more out there. There's trash bin cleaning that you can get people on retainer. It's relatively low ticket though. There is gutter brightening, but the top three in my mind is roof cleaning, concrete sealing, and wood staining because it's going to be hard. There's a higher barrier to entry for your competition to get into that. Does that make sense? Anybody can go out and clean a house. Anybody can go out and clean a driveway. Anybody can go out and clean out gutters or windows. Okay. What you need to be is a specialty service provider to where, yeah, you can go get a $99 guy for a house wash or a 149, whatever. But we're up here. They can't reach up here. Does that make sense? Hopefully I'm illustrating that right. Let me show you. So the reason you need to be a specialty service provider, let's say that this is the line for the house washers, the $99 guys. They can just get in without equipment. They can rent equipment. The house washing, driveway cleaning, gutter clean out, and window cleaning guys. Okay. This is their level right here. So what you need to do is learn to go here and get to this level. So you're literally going from this level to that level, if that makes sense. So this is going to be your specialty stuffs. Okay. And then you could even push it even further and go to the next level, which is quite literally getting into different markets if you really wanted to. But I would recommend, if you do that, to hire people for like parking lot striping, stuff like that, actually getting into some way different niches in terms of like getting into painting and stuff. But this is like where you need to go. You need to be on getting to the second level, which is a let's see, if I did this, we could do like a barrier to entry for newcomers. Okay, and this is what I think the people that are going to last a long time in this business niche world are going to have to become specialty providers, because from the YouTube hype, from people talking to people, like getting into the business, less and less you're going to be able to, um, keep just focusing on the big three, or big four rather: house, driveway, gutter clean out, and windows. Because so many people is going to start doing that. What they're not going to be able to do is, again, get to that specialty zone of wood staining, concrete sealing, and roof cleaning. More and more people are trying to get into roof cleaning, but it's still high ticket, and they have to be willing to not only, most of the time, get on the roof. Sometimes you might be lucky enough to shoot from the ground if it's not a super bad roof, but a lot of times you'll be getting on the roof, and that'll keep people out of that realm of washing. But hopefully, you guys got a lot of information out of this video. Think about a specialty service that you could start offering right now, even if you don't have the equipment to do so. I know one right now, even if you don't want to get on roofs or you don't want to build a software system: concrete sealing. Okay. Concrete sealing is literally a pump sprayer and your seal, and that's it. You're already cleaning the concrete. So 99% of you guys that watch this video, you can offer concrete sealing, and it's going in between, nationwide, in between $1 to $1.50 per square foot. So, I mean, you can imagine, an 800 square foot driveway times that by $1.50, you're looking at a pretty decent ticket, right? It's just really easy for guys that are already getting lead flow, already getting concrete cleaning jobs, to upsell to the concrete sealing. The wood cleaning is very good to get into as well, and then the wood staining is even better, because a lot of people don't know how to apply the stain, or if they do, a lot of times they'll undercharge the job because they won't count in, how many hours it's going to take, if they're paying guys, what kind of markups they need, all that stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please do hit the like and subscribe button if you want more content like this. I'm going to be dropping more content like this soon. I'm going to try to post more and really get you guys some information out there. I am working on an online class. I'm not going to call it a course. I'm going to call it an online class, because, and this is the end of the video, you don't have to stay for this if you don't want to, but this is for the serious people. I want to do something. I know everybody under the sun has courses, right? What I want to do is I want to have like a scheduled time where we all come for, like, let's say schedule out 3 hours on a day. It be like a course, like a sorted out curriculum, and then it's also live. So I do it live with, like, let's say 50 people max, and we sit there live, and I go through it, each section with you guys, and then at the end of each section, open up for questions, because I can only help you as far as what questions I know that I had 5 years ago, right? So I'm trying to help the guy that was me 5 years ago. Let me know what you guys think about that, and if you would be interested in something like that. I'm going to build it regardless, but it's going to be like a 50 people type deal. I'm not going to charge super high for it because it'll be my first kind of trial run of it. So the early adopters will get in for a very discounted rate, and the amount of knowledge in this class that I'm putting together is going to be astronomical compared to the value is going to be astronomical compared to the price tag that I'm going to put on it for the first 50 people, the test runners, if you will, that go through that with me. It's in the process. And also, before I end the video, go to the comments below. Let me know if, one, you would be interested in something like that, and two, if you have any other questions that I can make videos on, because if you have the question, 9 times out of 10, 90 other guys or girls have the same question. So I can help a lot of people by getting video ideas from my audience. All right. Peace out. I will see you in the next one.